Let Go Tarot. This is general reading for Leo for October 2020, the end of the October 2020. I will start with oracle cards to have the insight for the situation. Please tell me about the cards are pre-shuffled and cleansed. Please tell me. Give me some cards. They don't want to talk. No. Wait. Okay. This one. Heal the old. Heal the old. Are you wounded? Heartbroken. This card wanted to pop up. Golden Palace. Are you wounded? And the question was, are you wounded? And the answer is Golden Palace. I have first thing in my head is like, are you in golden cage? You feel like you're stuck because of money in the situation, and you want to go and heal yourself, but you don't feel like you can release yourself from it. You can run away, you can fully fight for your rights. I would too many cards. I need only one more. This one. Wizard of Awareness. And this number 3. We have 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. You wise person. You know what's wrong. You know what's supposed to be done. But it looks like you can't because of finances. I hear finances. Somebody made you stuck, or you bounded yourself to somebody financially. I don't know, I hope this is about that. Let's see. We have Judgment. I hear it's a time for change. It's a time for judgment. It's a time for you to be a wizard of awareness. Not only knowing what needs to be done, but as well doing. 7 of Pentacles. This is the card in reverse, means that you either don't want to look anymore in what you build together. It's like I have a feeling you don't want anymore to look in the finances. You don't want to be bounded. You don't want to be constantly reminded, but look what we built together, how much we have. Do you want to divide it? Do you want to break it down? Put it down? That it's a little empire and you want to crush it? How to say it? It's a perfect way of manipulating people, yes? For telling them that they are part of something bigger, and if they will behave differently than somebody wants, this something bigger will collapse. You might not be a part of something bigger, first of all, or if you are already, it doesn't have to collapse when you abandon the ship, yes? What's more important for you? I've asked the question, what's more important for you? And the Pro-Empress card pop up, the singlehood, your independency, you deciding about your money is more important for you and supposed to be more important for you, because if you have a full control on something in your life, there's only this is what nobody can take out from you. This is supposed to be the most important. It doesn't matter how much you have together with somebody else, as long as if you don't have a full control on it, it doesn't belong to you, yes? Do you have, even if you build something with somebody, you have something with somebody big, how much influence, how much independency you have within this something? Are you independent? Can you call yourself like you for example, has full access to your, for example, to your both account? Or this is constantly controlled, or you have a limitation, you can withdraw only money up to this or that. Then this is not independency, yes? It's a charity under the control label to make sure that the empire runs. You know, the child, you can control yourself. You know what to do to not allow the empire to collapse. Knight of Wands. You may be a little bit impulsive, a little bit overspending, but passionate as well. Yes? And I think this can be controlled. Passion, energy can be controlled, but this energy which you are representing is used by the other people. They appreciate it, but only to the certain elements, or only to the certain point. They don't want to take shadow side of it. That's not fair on you, because you entertain people and they don't want to pay for a ticket. Do you understand? It's like going to the cinema by the back entrance without paying tickets. It's absolutely not fair, neither for the movie producers, yes, actors, or the cinema itself. Yes, if you entertain somebody, they have to take responsibility for everything what comes with it. If they drink alcohol, they will be drunk, yes? And we have Two of Wands in the middle of the spread. Somebody is waiting for something. Somebody cannot make a decision. And what about, I was thinking about in my head, about if to finish a relationship. Finish some, but I think, looking at that card, I have a feeling not relationship, a promise about beautiful Ten of Pentacles. But I don't feel it. The promise, somebody is giving something the last shot before ending a relationship, connection, a promise, exposing, giving another shot to check if this is only a promise. Is it you or the person you're dealing with? I'm not sure, but if it's not you, then please be careful, because somebody might testing you and wanting to withdraw, or it's you. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to give it, doesn't want to invest anymore in it, will not want to. After that try, somebody will not want to, which means it will be a failure trial. It's why I didn't feel strong energy of this, of love and a relationship. It's not like, I didn't feel like somebody has to prove that this is stable. It's like proving that failure. And after that, somebody will withdraw stability, money, will withdraw Pentacles. Will not want to feed into this financially, or if you are preparing for a war, and we have a Tower in reverse, and that person doesn't see that it will be a shake-up in the core. Whoever is trying is doing a trial on a relationship or whatsoever is happening here, and will want, and after that not successful trial doesn't mean it's a failure, it's just not successful because that person was expecting something else, yes, as an outcome, which is not necessarily a proper trial, yes, because And that person who will withdraw the stability, they will want to withdraw everything from it, doesn't see that it will backfire them. I don't know if this is warning for you or it's like warning for the other person. It will backfire to them. They might not know they love you. They might not know that they will lose more dumping you. They will lose more money. I don't know. They will lose more because they will find out that now they wanted always to have 10 cups with you. And they will not be happy. The cups, the sun in reverse. This will bring a shake-up and unhappiness to that person. It's like in that row we have you seeking independence, you not making yet decision, waiting to make a decision, and you withdrawing. A judgment has to happen. And somebody has to decide about their happiness. Let's see oracle card. 4, please, 4. The Tower. For the Tower, for more information. This one. Time for a nap. I think this is more like don't speed up. Don't speed up. Whatever has to happen will happen, but don't speed it up because many mistakes might take place, and this will shake up somebody's foundations and definitely will not bring happiness. Round and round. Then it looks like it's not the first time that trial is happening. Let's clarify it. Judgment. It might not happening first time when somebody is trying the other person and testing the other person. I don't like when people test each other. You either know or not. And you live together, yes? And this time this will backfire. And the person doesn't see it. 6 of Swords, you might have enough of testing. You might have enough of empty promises. Because you're going through the healing process. And you started thinking about if it's all worth it. If that palace, golden palace you stuck in, is worth it. Or your independence is more valuable to you. 6 of Swords. Clarifying judgment. Yes. I don't want to advise because cards shouldn't advise, they should only teach. But it's like living. Take whatever you have on the boat and go to calmer waters. This is the judgment. This is a time for you taking a different approach and maybe leave whatever is too shaky for you and take with you whatever you can rescue. Rest doesn't matter. And we have 6 of Pentacles, clarifying 7 of Pentacles. Yes, it doesn't matter that you have more. 7 of Pentacles. 6 is still enough. You will have enough. Doesn't matter that you will lose the car, that you will lose, I don't know, instead of being able to buy each month beautiful new wardrobe of clothes, you will be able to afford only one dress. You will feel equalness in your life. With less, yes, but still equalness. It's something you are craving for eventually. To feel like a queen in your life, to feel like an equal partner in your relationship. And we have King of Swords in reverse. Going alone for a time, temporarily. Going independent. Deciding about your life. You will not have to deal with the person who is bitchy, you will be able to give up on that BS you have to deal on daily basis with, on that person who is taking your life upside down and tearing it apart each day, and you like run and run, like waking up each day and thinking about having to deal with that person who wants only one thing, which wants to do is punch you and emotionally and bring you down. Let's see, Knight of Wands. Please clarify one Knight of Wands. I have Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You don't want to entertain anymore anybody. If they don't appreciate it fully, then they will not have a minimum of that, anything of that. And it's good, because if somebody doesn't appreciate a full whatever you give, and somebody is complaining after you entertain, is complaining about that because there is a mess. You created a beautiful party, you invited people, everybody enjoyed it, but after all this there is a huge mess which needs to be tidied up, and there is a complaint. You have enough of it. Because why you complain if you enjoyed the party at first? You shouldn't be at the party, yes? If you don't want to clean up. Temperance in reverse. Standing there and waiting for somebody to deliver the promises empty, not still believing that they are not empty, took you to the place where you felt totally unbalanced. You couldn't feel your heart. I hear you couldn't feel your heart. It was like, I feel like I don't hear my heartbeat. I can feel only stone, heavy stone there. You felt like that, totally unbalanced. Awful feeling. I know that feeling very well. Sorry for that, but believe me, there are ways to heal it. And you will feel like never ever before if you stand in your power and fight for yourself. You will feel alive again. The Hangman in reverse. About 10 of Cups in reverse. That empty promises. You feel a little bit guilty and feeling accusing yourself that you always knew, that inside of you always knew, you just didn't want to look into it, that it was empty promise of love, empty promise of building something amazing like in movies. You always knew and you always been waiting. You didn't address ever that emptiness in you. But you shouldn't, because it's not only your responsibility to build a beautiful relationship, but there are always two people involved, yes? You want to dance, both has to go to the nightclub or to the party and dance. Not only one person, yes? And we have Death in reverse. Death in reverse. It's like whoever wants to withdraw stability or threaten you, this is like a threatening card that somebody will say, oh, but you will be nobody without my money, blah, blah, blah. Don't worry about that, because it will be not that person withdrawing money, finances or stability from you will not drain it. It will be not death to your stability or money. It will be not threat to you. Of course you will lose something, but it never will be enough to kill you. Do you know what I mean? The same are here. Empty promises and empty threats. You can fight for your part of the palace, yes? Six of Wands. Six of Wands, clarifying the Tower in reverse. Somebody really doesn't see. It's like a Six of Wands. It's like I see like a huge fence. It's like somebody thinks that building a big fence, even through arguments and something like that, defending themselves, will avoid a burdens, will avoid the shake-up, will avoid a disaster, will avoid losses. It's only you who will lose in this mixture, which is not true. And I have feeling it's not about you, it's about the other person. That fighting for Tower not to happen will not avoid, it's not gonna to rescue the situation. And the Sun in reverse, please. This one. And we have Four of Wands in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. No happy home, not happiness, not there where it's not balance, empty promises. Somebody, if you're already healing from kind of from the relationship, then this is definitely not your home and not your happiness. And I hear foundation. It's not your foundation. Nothing you can build on. Yes? Oracle card, please. That one. Love and light. Act with care. But I feel like to yourself. Care about yourself this time. Only yourself. And it will change the whole situation. At least for you. Reflection. Act with care to yourself. Don't blame yourself. Definitely not. And look, if you decide to look into your reflection, make sure you're looking in a proper reflection. Yes, it's not, don't look for a wolf, don't look for somebody who failed, don't look for somebody who cheated, don't look for something. Be aware who you are. Be aware why you did what you did. Be aware why you're doing what you're planning to do. Don't look for the animal, because wolf, if you see a wolf in your mirror, it's still a beautiful animal who wants to survive. It's a still beautiful creature. You just have to see it. Take care of yourself, regardlessly what you see in the mirror. And don't let anybody say that you are bloody creature or wolf. This is not true. I hope it will help somebody. Thank you for watching.